Do you struggle with asking your clients for the amount of money that you believe that you deserve? Or perhaps do you struggle with just sharing your truth with other people? How do you develop confidence and worthiness in you and your abilities? Perhaps you may suffer from not feeling worthy. Today, we're going to talk about how to feel worthy by cultivating a positive money manifesting mindset. And this is for you if you are a heart centered spiritual entrepreneurial woman who has struggled with either paying other people what they asked for because maybe you didn't have the money or you didn't think you didn't have the money and you were saying I can't afford it, or maybe was it because you were prejudging them and thinking they're not going to be able to help me, or I've heard this before, they never help me, or I don't believe they can help me. Any and all of those limiting and negative beliefs are the type of beliefs that limit the flow of abundance in our lives. So, whether you think about it or speak about it, that has energy, and that energy is vibrating from you in your body, all around you, to other people. And you know that many times we don't even have to speak about it for other people to feel it, to sense it. Today, I have someone very special that is going to be joining us, and we're going to be discussing this idea of how to feel worthy by cultivating a positive money manifesting mindset. So let me go ahead and bring on my special guest. Let's see if I can see her. Hmm. Carrie Benson. She is a wellness life coach. And for some reason, a few minutes ago, everything was working, but now it seems to be an unstable connection. So, what I'll do is I'm going to wait for her. Let's see if she can come back. Carrie, let's see. Let me bring you back and see if you're on. There you are. Yay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? You are frozen, my friend. Okay. So Carrie is in the process of moving, and maybe because of that, her connection it's not as strong. But what I'll do is as soon as I see her, I'll bring her back. Right now she has an unstable connection. So Carrie, when I see you moving in the green room, I will bring you back up. So let's talk about this. Have you ever thought about what is affecting me from feeling worthy and feeling worthy enough to manifest money? And so today I want to share with you an analogy to hopefully open you up to a bigger and greater understanding. And before we get started, though, let me just go ahead and, as I do in my live events, whether in person or virtual, let's set the intention. So today is Wednesday, March the 20th, and the intention for me is to speak words that have been clearly put in my heart and in my mind by my source. I want to speak from a place of love, of peace, and understanding. And my desire is that anyone who tunes in live here with us during our live stream, or anyone who listens to the recording, to the replay, may feel that there is a message because they've asked for a sign, because they have been looking, and that they've been looking is here now. And so this is my intention for you to feel good, to feel open and receptive to infinite possibilities or infinite probabilities, as I like to say it. And also for you to understand that there is no coincidence. It is a God incidence. Everything is always in divine and perfect order. And so today, as we begin this conversation, I want to say thank you for joining us and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for tuning in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the different times that I show up on the live stream. So today, I'm talking about worthiness and positive money mindset for two reasons. Number one, because as you may know by now, my book that I've been slowly sharing portions of my upcoming book, I have decided to share number one, a I decided to share a part of it with you in a challenge. And hold on, because we have Carrie. Hey, there you are. So awesome.
Apologize.
I'm grateful that you showed up. So before I get into my story, please introduce yourself while we have you there on camera. Tell us a little bit about you. What do you do? How do you help? How do you help women? What are your solutions to the problems perhaps that some women may be facing?
Okay, well, thank you, Evie. I am a wellness life coach, and my specialty is behavior change. So I help women who feel stuck in life, can't get to the next level, and work with their mindset to help make that change so they can reach their goals.
I love that. I love that. And we'll be learning more from her. But today we're going to have a conversation. And so I was just explaining there's two reasons why I thought about this topic: the word worthy and money manifesting and positive money manifesting. And I was explaining that I'm sharing a portion, I've been sharing little portions of the book that I'm writing in different ways. And one of the ways is through my journaling journey, the 90-day or 3-month journaling journey, which you, Carrie, are a part of, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. And then also through the different challenges. And next week, we start our 5-day money mindset challenge. And this is quite different, and I haven't actually shared this particular material with Carrie or the women in the challenge earlier this year. And the reason for that is because we really need to touch upon what is our money mindset and then dive even deeper to what is our money energy and what are we putting out and how there are many different ways that our money mindset show up that we may not be aware of. And so we want to talk about that. And then, of course, the second reason why I titled this about worthy is because we are going to start a brand new book reading group, and that book is Worthy. And I thought this book goes totally in alignment with the money mindset challenge because feeling, being, and acting worthy, right, are all things that we all could benefit from learning how to feel more worthy, how to act more worthy, and how to be more worthy. And so this book is our next book reading group, and we gave the options of either Tuesdays or Thursdays at 5 p.m. And so I'm still waiting on what day we're going to do it, but it's going to be either Tuesday or Thursday at 5 p.m. And you know, I will let you know by the Friday show when we're going to start it. So make sure you tune in to this Friday for my live show. And then I'll say what we finally decided to do, as I'm still waiting for responses from different people that have expressed interest, as well, of course, as other little things that I'm working out, behind the scenes that I have to get done. So, this idea of cultivating a positive money mindset and about manifesting money, I thought about it before we came here, and I was thinking about how many times we may get frustrated that we are not manifesting what we want, or in our case, the money that we want when we want it. And we grow impatient, right? And I started thinking about, well, how can we better understand that? Or how can I, in my life, what has made me and is making me, because every day is a journey. And I always say money manifesting is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a day by day, step by step journey. And so I said, so what else have I been through that I can kind of create an analogy around? And so I have to share about my weight loss or weight releasing journey. So, yes, I probably started releasing or wanting to release. I say it was 10 years ago, but probably started right after I graduated from the eighth grade, when I noticed that I was the biggest girl among all the girls who were graduating when we were in the eighth grade. And so it might have started even longer than 10 years ago, right? And I remember, now that I gave some thought to this, that I wanted to release the weight by the time we graduated because I was tired of being the biggest girl. And I was a size 10 in women. So it was pretty big for what was it, 14-year-old girl. I thought it was kind of big for me, and I wanted it right away. Now, did it happen? No. Did my mom end up buying me a size 10 dress? Yes. Did I wear it? Yes. Did I look beautiful? Absolutely. I have pictures. I can't forget it. It was like pinstripe with green, which I don't even like green, but I guess my mom liked it. And yeah, I look good. My mom bought it for me. Similarly, I can tell you about different stories of times when I've been wanting to release weight, right? And I want it yesterday. Because, of course, it seems that we want to release weight for a special occasion or for a special something. Maybe you're gathering with your family. Maybe you're going on a wedding. Maybe you're going on a trip and you want to wear your nice bathing suit, right? So with money, it seems the same way. Maybe we are getting ready to, like Carrie, she's getting ready to move and she wants to buy new furnishings. It could be whatever. It could be a new bed or a new mirror. So, of course, the wanting for money is like, yeah, yeah, I want it now because I saw a beautiful 100, 200, $300 mirror or $5,000 bed, or I want to buy a $25,000 Bernhardt bedroom set, whatever. And so that's when it comes, and that's what that urgency. So I want to, before I talk more about it, I want to bring in some thoughts from Carrie, because Carrie knows a lot about what I'm talking about. Number one, not just because she's a behavior specialist, but also because she's delved into the arena of health, right, Carrie?
Yes,
So
that
give
is
me your thoughts in terms of this story and of what you've heard. And where do you think this stems from? And this analogy of the releasing of weight with the wanting to manifest money right away.
okay. Well, what I've noticed, and this is a statistic actually, that 80% of weight loss, for instance, is mental. So that means it had to do with your mindset. Many times we know what to do. We know what we should be doing, what will work, and it doesn't work because it we're stuck in our mindset, a limited mindset perhaps, or a lack mindset. And the same goes for money. And I know that was my case for the longest time. I was in a lack mindset. So now, just being in your program, I'm actually working on it, and I'm noticing a difference already with my mindset because I've been doing the money scripting and everything that you suggest, and it's really working well. And everything, when you think about it, everything in life has to do with your mindset. Think about people who have struggled, who have faced adversity. They are resilient because they have that tough mindset, that strong mindset to get them through. So I feel like it's across the board having a the right type of mindset.
And thank you so much for sharing that and the kind words about. I'm delighted that you're in our 90-day. I may change it to 3 month. That way people think it's shorter. The 3 month money manifesting journaling journey. Um, So here's the deal as far as how I feel about this. I believe that for me, I've been stuck in my mindset for too long. And so, like releasing weight, if you have bad habits of eating and not moving, right? For a long time, it will take you a long time to reprogram, right? And yet, if you've had episodes when you've been able to release the weight easily, you may be able to do it again, right? And the reason why I say this is because, yes, it is mindset, and I'm going to go beyond that because my method, the FAB, which says fab, because you who are watching now are fabulous, it stands for F for feel, A for act, and B for be, believe, become. And where the mindset comes in is in your commitment, and in your commitment to stay in the course, and in your belief that you deserve it and are worthy. And the reason why I say that is because the biggest mindset shift is the shift of you wanting to feel good, wanting to feel happy. The reason why the F is feeling in my program is because I believe that you want to release weight because you want to feel good, you want to feel sexy, you want to feel younger, you want to feel healthier, you want to feel stronger. The reason why you want money is because you want to buy something, or you want to have a nicer looking bedroom because you feel that it's going to make you feel more comfortable, right? Or you want to move your home closer to your family because you want to feel the love of family. So I believe ultimately it is because of our feelings. Therefore, the number one thing, if you want to think about anything, is think about how you want to feel. And if you want to feel good and happy, then focus on your feelings. And the thinking comes in there because in order for us to focus, we have to think about it, right? But that's just as much. So what I mean by that is it used to be that I used to say, and I want to make a distinction here because I used to say, well, if I don't feel like walking, I'm not going to walk, right? I don't feel like it, like a kid, like a teenager, right? But guess what? What do I want? I focus on what I really want. That's how I flip the script. And we're going to be talking a lot more next week when we talk about flip the script from fearful and frustrated to financially free. And so, how do I flip the script there? I say what I want. What do I want? Do I want to walk? Maybe not. Sometimes I do. I want to be outside. So that'll be my motivation. Not so much the act of walking, but the act of being outside, right? That's why sometimes I go to a beautiful park that I go to walk because I feel good outside and I'm indoors too often. So if I want to manifest money, if I focus on, let's say, even the word selling, and in my thinking mind, selling is a negative word because I gave it that meaning, because I believe is just something that we thought over and over because we gave it that meaning and now it becomes a belief and we believe it. But that's why we all have different beliefs. So if I believe selling is bad, can I focus instead on how great it feels when I hear Carrie saying that my program is helping her? Can I focus in that instead of, oh my goodness, I have to sell Carrie? Can I focus on how great it feels to know that I'm making a difference in someone's life? Can I focus on that? Can I focus instead of how great it feels to have money in the bank? Can I focus on how great it feels to be able to pay other people when they serve me, when other people help me, when other people empower me? Doesn't it feel good? So instead of focusing on selling, because, or it could be asking, whatever it is, let's flip the script and focus on what feels better, what feels good. What feels good is what you focus on. Does that make sense, Carrie? I'll let you talk now.
Yes, that makes perfect sense because sometimes to reach our goals, it's important to do things even if we don't feel like it, right? But changing our mindset about it, like the walking, you may not feel like walking, but you know that walking is going to create the end result that you're looking for. And then maybe change your mindset on it. Okay, well, walking, I'm going to walk even if I'm not in the mood to do it because it's going to get me where I want to go. And in the meantime, I'm going to change my attitude about it and enjoy watching, looking at the trees and the hearing the birds sing and just making the most of it.
But wait a minute, I want to make a distinction because I'm not going to do it because of the end result. And this is it's interesting in my marketing and sales career, which I've done for most of my life, 20 plus years. I taught marketing for the purpose of sales. I always thought about the results. When we're talking about the spiritual metaphysical arena, what we want to think about, and it's interesting because I do talk about we're doing this to manifest our fabulously financially free future self. And I call it financially free because it's a state of mind, feeling, and also a state of feeling free, right? It's both. And it could be defined differently by various people. And I don't want to go for walking, like I don't want to walk, even if I don't like it at that moment, just because of the end result, because the end result may not come for 5 months or a year that I get to walking. What I suggest, and this is just me, is that we find reasons to enjoy the moment. So, for example, going outside, independent of the results, makes me feel good. And the reason why I say this is because, and I'm going to now revert to my sales and marketing background that I've done for most of my life. For a long time, I've done a lot of marketing and sales that I learned how to do it. And even though many things I didn't like for example, some of my colleagues, especially in the field of email marketing, like to do emails every day. And I did it for a while because people were saying that's the way things work, right? But I didn't feel good about that. I didn't like it because number one, I don't like getting an email from you every day. Number two, I don't have time, nor do I like writing an email every day. And number three, people were unsubscribing because I've been doing email marketing for 20 years and I never did everyday email. So people got frustrated and they started unsubscribing. So the whole thing that I was doing, because it was suggested, because I knew better as a marketing expert that I had to email every day, was not good for me and it did not bring about good results. So I say that because when we want to manifest money, we want to take inspired and aligned actions. So what does that mean? I'm going to use me as an example and then I'm going to let you think, Carrie, about what I've just said and how you digest it. I would like to do a show at the same time every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I would love to do that. That is my intention every week. Has it happened? Some weeks it has, most weeks it hasn't. Now, I do love coming on live, right? And yet every time I still get nervous. Truth, I still get nervous. Do I believe that I have to do it? I do because so many experts and people that I admire are doing it, right? So, what I do is more and more, number one, I release my fears and I release the burden of the have to. And instead, I focus on it doesn't matter if no one shows up. Someone sometime is going to stumble upon this recording and it will hit them. And maybe something I said will, touch their heart, move them, help them, empower them. So more and more I'm focusing on, do I like it? Yes, I do. Overall, I like it, right? What I want to kind of let go is I have to do it in a certain way because that does not feel good to me. It feels like pressure. It feels like frustration. It feels like anxiety. right? And so more and more, I want to release that have to and focus on the parts that I like. Like right now, I love being here with you, Carrie, and it makes it all worthwhile. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. And you could think about it this way, you get to go live and talk about whatever you want. It's, like you said, changing that have to. When we have that attitude, I have to do this or I got to do that, it brings on dread. It's not a good feeling. So by changing that to I get to, and then, like you said, maybe you get nervous, but once you're on, you enjoy yourself. So focus on, what you enjoy about it. Maybe not the whole process, but overall, you do enjoy what you do and sharing what you do with the world. So I love that.
Absolutely. And I just believe from all the manifesting teachers that I follow, that I spend money on, that I buy books from, because I'm always learning from everybody. I noticed something. Some of them, like one of the other books that we're going to be reading, it's right here on my bookshelf. That's why I went like that. Rich as Fuck, right? She likes to live large. I love it. That's on her, and I admire her. And I like to live large to a certain degree. And there's nothing wrong with any way you want to live. Let live, and people do whatever they want. And then there's another one who also lives like in a luxurious home, but she's very simple. You never see her like, you know, with any expensive purse or shoes or showing anything that is grandiose in any of her videos, right? But one of the things I feel is such peace and calmness. And so that's why I love the word financial freedom, because it shows up however you want it to show up, and it can be whatever you want it to be. And the reason why I brought those two ladies as an example is because I am sure they're each showing up in their very own authentic way, how it feels good for them. And what I notice is that the more we show up in ways that feel good for us, which is our authentic self, the more in alignment we are with who we are meant to be. And the easier things are going to manifest because we're in the flow, right? So, yes, if I know how to do a marketing funnel, I do. And as a matter of fact, for the next challenge, I was thinking I'm going to throw a marketing bonus there for everybody because everybody knows, that I've done 20 years of marketing. So I may do that. Now, I want to stay on my lane. I am about money manifesting and the money manifesting mindset, right? That is what I am in. That's it. And I do recognize that there are ways. And if you don't want to follow those, if those are not in alignment with you, then don't. Just do what is in alignment with you. What feels easy, what makes you feel in the flow, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel joyful, what makes you feel good. So go for the feeling good. Whatever you do, feel good, because money is energy, currency. Think about it. This week I heard the word currency and I'm like, I think I'm going to be changing it and using that more. Because when you think about currency, Carrie, what does that make you think about currency?
Currency, it's like something that is necessary. That's how I see it.
And to me, it makes me think of like electricity, energy, you
Mhm.
know and so that's why I like that currency, because money is it's an energy. That's all money is. So that's why I believe when I'm going to talk about this more next week, when we talk about our business marketing part that I'm going to add. That's a bonus. You just heard it here first. I'm going to talk about it from that perspective, from understanding that, number one, we are worthy to ask for what we deserve. Okay, we are worthy, and that's number one. That's why we're going to be reading that book. We are worthy. We are worthy of asking for what we want. And it's, as I'm learning from Jamie Kern Lima, it's okay to get a no. And it's okay that not everybody comes to your party. It's perfectly fine. because that's why there's different taste of chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate, ice cream. You know, you have chocolate, strawberry. That's why there's different ice cream, different flavors. That's why there's different of everything, right? There's different colors, because everybody's got different things that people like, and so not everybody's going to be my flavor. I'm not going to be everybody's flavor. And neither are you, Carrie. Like you and I, we connected. I liked you right away. But guess what? A lot of people don't like me. Maybe they think I'm too abrasive, or maybe for a spiritual person, they think I speak too strong. And that is fine. That's fine. Because truth be told, I don't like everybody either. Yeah, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
No, everybody's different, and you can't go around trying to please everybody. You have to please yourself. Yeah.
Exactly. And be it okay. Like, let's not give it any other meaning. You know what I mean? Let's not give it any other meaning. And so today, I wanted to make sure that you understand that we're starting this journey of number one, feeling worthy. And feeling worthy for in business as business women, feeling worthy, like for example, and standing strong, because when you stand strong in your worthiness, like for my upcoming challenge, I there is an investment of $30. I'm just going to say it straight out, okay? There is an investment. It's not free. Why is it not free? Well, I'm going to just talk about me because I talk, you know how I say in our classes, we have to refer to ourselves. Evie Diaz, many times when I sign up for free, I forget things and I don't show up. And I don't value it as much. Listen, I'm not even Catholic, but I'm always confessing. Okay. And I confess that to you. And so if I do it, do I believe other people are going to do it? Of course, because that's a believe in me. I've done it, so it's going to be done unto me. Law of reciprocity or law of circulation, giving and receiving. We're all mirrors onto each other. So 30, I don't know why, but I always think of $1 a day. And because, yes, after that, I'm going to present a program that's $1 a day. I said it's going to be $30. Now, one of the things we're going to be talking next week, it's about the law of circulation, which last week I spoke about, and it is about giving and receiving. And as professional entrepreneurial women that we are, we want to support each other monetarily with that energy. What that means is that I want to pay for your services and you want to pay for mine. Because when I pay you, you pay me, and somebody else is going to pay you, and somebody else is going to pay you. And we're circulating and we're creating this vortex, this momentum of money circulating. And so it is good for us. Plus, not that we should give with the expectancy to receive, but when we give, we do receive. And whether I give today to Carrie, right, and then Carrie ends up giving to you because she might not give to me, that is still the law of circulation at work. So it is going. Plus, on top of that, yeah, there are other laws like the law of reciprocity. And what that means is, like yesterday, someone gifted me something, and I still kind of felt bad, and I'm working with it, working through it, right? Because sometimes we're not good receivers. But guess what happened? That I said, you know what? I'm going to join their program. That is 5 times what they gave me, by the way. And one of the things that helped me to go ahead and do it and spend that money was because they gifted me something. So that was the law of reciprocity working there. So trust that too, that when we gift someone, like let's say someone wins a gift that we give, which by the way, I have 3 gifts next week, 3 gifts. I'm giving away a $3,000 one of our $3,000 programs. That's right. I'm giving away our $90 program, right? And I'm still wanting to give cash. So there is a game next week, and I've tried to put it better on the moneymanifestingchallenge.com page. And I'm going to explain the game on day one so that people understand it. And I'm actually also going to explain it this Thursday. So this Thursday, by the way, it's the unofficial launch of our Money Manifesting Challenge, and it is also our networking event, and it is free. And I'll give you the link in just a second. And then next week, you'll see how you can win one of these three gifts, right? And actually, Carrie, if you don't mind me saying it, right? You were the winner of one of my gifts from the last challenge, right? So I am
Yes.
not kidding. Go ahead. I'll let you speak while I look for the links.
Okay. Yes. No, it's so exciting to win that. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know if I should accept it. And then I'm like, well, the law of attraction says I should accept it. It's meant to be for me. So I really embrace that, and I'm so thankful, and that's why I'm really doing the work. I am so appreciative of this that I'm not going to let Evie down, and I'm not going to let myself down. I'm going to do the work because this is what I want. I do struggle, I used to struggle with a lack mindset, but I've been doing so much work in this program that that's the end of it. I'm not going to struggle with that anymore.
That is so awesome. So you see, I appreciate that you share that. And I understand. I understand exactly how you felt. I felt like that when someone gifted me something that was not, very expensive at all. I struggled. I was like, oh my God, no, I don't want that. That's just not right because I believe in the law of circulation. And so we want to be good receivers. That's a big part of it. We want to be good receivers. So before we go any further, number one, I put there in the chat, I put our Worthy Book Club, which doesn't have a date yet, but you'll know Friday. And it does give you the option. It originally I gave people Monday, Tuesdays, or Thursday, but just note this, that it's either Tuesday or Thursday now. So that's the option, Tuesday or Thursday. And then the next thing I want to put here, and Carrie, you can continue sharing whatever you like if you want. I'm going to put the networking event, which is this Thursday. There is the link. That is a free event. It's open to everyone. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to have gifts. So we are going to give away some gifts on Thursday. And it's going to be all games. So we're going to get to know each other by playing games. And I know you've participated. So do you want to say something?
Oh, it was so much fun. I mean, if I've never been to such an online party as that. It was more than I could ever have imagined. It was better than some in-person parties I've been to.
Awesome. So we are going to have that. And so the last thing I put there, let's see, somebody wrote something. Let's see, did anybody write something or that's just my text? Okay. So the last thing is I put all the links there. Please join us. This Thursday is free. The Worthy is free. And please join us this Thursday. Now, Carrie, I know I want to ask you two things. And so far you've been working, you did the what, first of all, let's talk about the challenge that you attended. How did you enjoy the challenge? We did a 5 day, we didn't know each other, right? You joined the money manifesting challenge, which was straight about money manifesting. And how did you enjoy it? Oh, I think that she is frozen. Okay, that is the first thing. Secondly, I want to remind everyone, please make sure to join us this Thursday for the free networking. And let's see if Carrie comes back, because I wanted to ask her, the other question is if she had a gift or something she wanted to share with us. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so while she gets here, let me go ahead and just put, you go to Money Manifesting Challenge. And what we have there, we do have some of the testimonials of some of the people that have participated. So you could check that out. We also have the game that we're going to have and the prices, cash, 3 month money manifesting journaling journal course, and $3,000 beach retreat. Those are the three gifts for those that participate next week. So go to moneymanifestingchallenge.com to enroll and get your ticket. And I'm waiting to see if Carrie's live came back. So those are the three things we're having. We start the game. We start having fun this Thursday in the free networking. So on Thursdays from 7 to 8, I have free what I call open hour for those that want to get to know me, want to network with me, and it's available to you and anybody else who shows up. And we're also going to be doing some games and giveaways. We're going to be giving away several different gifts, and that's totally free. All you have to do is register and join us on Thursday at 7 p.m. Now, I know that Carrie has an event coming up. What I'm going to ask her is that she places it somewhere where this video is. I know she was having difficulty on. Oh, there she is. Good. Oh, good, 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 good. Carrie, are you there? Oh, yes. Okay, Carrie, take it away. Please let people know what you have coming or if you have a free gift.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to put it in the chat. It's almost free. I have a 4-week challenge of getting unstuck, and it's just $1 for the 4 weeks. I find that I had free challenges before, and it just doesn't get the good response. $1, I'm getting good response. People have skin in the game. It's like what you said, the circulation, you know. So there is an upsell for if you want the replays, but you know it's not required. So $1 is fine.
Can you put it
We
in
just got
in
hit
our
with the
live chat? Can you put it in we have two chats. We have the one that goes directly into all the channels on social media, and then we have
yep.
our private. If you can't
Okay.
put it in one, put it in the private. That way I could on my side put it, it'll show up on all my social media.
Okay. I just put it in the
Okay.
private
So it says wellness,
because
bcwellness.com.
yes,
Is that it?
bc.wellnessgeeks.com.
Oh, okay,
Yep. Do
okay.
you
So
see
I'm
it?
going to put that. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to put that here. So right now that's going
Yep.
to all of them. And then tell us a little bit about that if you can. I'm going to try and put it here so it shows up here on our
Thank
thing here.
you.
So talk a little bit about that. I'm going to mute myself while I find out how to put it here.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I apologize. We just got hit with a thunderstorm, so I think that's why I lost connection. But anyway, so this is all about, it's a 4-week challenge about getting unstuck. So yes, we work with the mindset. Some people are stuck in like the all or nothing thinking or um, just other types of mindset, limited mindset, lack mindset. So we just cover that. Whatever it is that you have, bring to this challenge and we will work with it. And you have the support of other women in the group as well. And any workshop or challenge I do is always fun. So I can guarantee fun. It's not going to be boring where you have to sit and, just do homework. It's not like that at all. So it's going to be fun. I can't hear you.
What's it called so I can put it here?
Oh, yes, it is called the Getting Unstuck Challenge, and it's mid-April. I believe it's the 17th of April.
Okay, let's see if this shows up here. Getting
Mhm.
unstuck challenge. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I was able to put it. There you go. So here you go. Go to the bc.wellness
Tweaks. Yep.
wellnesstweaks.com.
Yep.
Wellnesstweaks.com. Just for $1. Once again, practicing the law of circulation is just $1. You're going to get way, way, way more than the $1. And that is in April. So make sure that you check that out as well. So you have two great opportunities to meet with us again, and those are them. So we hope that you take advantage of that. Remember, if you are here either in the live or on the replay watching, this is your divine appointment. And so the invitation is for you to feel good about it and take inspired and aligned action to move forward towards where you're supposed to be. And apparently, you're supposed to be at these two events. So check out the bc.wellnesstweaks.com and the moneymanifestingchallenge.com. And any last words that you'd like to say before we say goodbye?
Yes, if you want to manifest money or abundance, I highly recommend Evie's program because she really breaks it down so you understand it. And she has different components to the program that really work, and it's not hard. It's not time consuming. It just takes consistency. Consistency is so, so important that I'm finding. I didn't do that in the past. And I just really understand the journaling consistency, scripting. It's so, so important. And Evie breaks it all down, makes it easy for you.
Well, I want to thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you today even more because I know you're moving. So you are amazing. You're amazing for being here while you're on the move. And I look forward to seeing you inside of our money manifesting journaling journey. And for the rest of you, I look forward to seeing you either this Thursday at 7 or next Monday at 1 p.m. for our money mindset challenge. Thank you so much, Carrie, for being here. Thank you to those of you that tuned in during the live, and thank you for watching our replays, subscribing, and thank you for just saying hello, perhaps inside somewhere on social media, or perhaps sending me a direct message. I love to hear from you. I appreciate you. I behold the conscious goddess within you, and I see you manifesting all your intentions in 2024. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you, Evie.
Bye bye. Thank you.